Hello friends, continuing with the series of the networking. Already I have covered many videos regarding network. If you have not referred those videos, please check my description box. And today in the continuation, I am going to cover the topic called how many types of network we are having. This is my objectives to be covered, that how many types of network do we have. So without wasting much time, let us start with the video. The first and the foremost thing which we are going to cover is the various types of network, how much range do they cover. The smallest of all this is your PAN, personal area network. As the name suggests, personal, it is restricted to your own self. That is why the range is not too much. It is restricted to 0 to 10 meter. The personal area network do not exceed more than 10 meter. The second type of network which we have is a local area network, the range of which is between 0 to 10 kilometer. The third network which we are going to discuss today is MAN, whose range is between the 10 to 50 kilometer, and when we exceed the range beyond 50 kilometers, what we get is your WAN. So these are the 5 types of network which we are going to cover in today's video: personal area network, local area network, campus area network, metropolitan area network, and wide area network. These are the 5 types of network we are going to see today. Let us see what this is. A personal area network is. This is one of the smallest area network which is made up of a wireless modem. Since the range covered in the modem is too small, it is made up of only 10 meters. You don't require any modem in it. It is made up of wireless modem. And second, how much connections are possible in it? It is made up of only 2 or not more than 2 computers, 2 phones or 2 PCs you can have, 2 printers or 1 or 2 printers can be attached. That is what we can have it. 2-3 computers, 1 printer, tablet, like this way this many devices are possible. And how much range it is occurring? It is limited only to one single building. Where do we generally find them? These are the generally found typically in the small offices or residences which are generally managed in the small device. A very small or office which is located only in a small in-house, which is not exceeding more than a house, that is a small office of not more than one room. That example is your personal area network. Even though it is not your office, you are using it at your home location. Example, if I take Bluetooth, when we turn on our Bluetooth devices for exchanging our files, that again comes under your PAN only. Sometimes we share our movies and exchange our data, that is again in a short range of 5 meters. This is a diagram which will give you a clear idea how the personal area network. All this are generally found in our home location. You have a printer, TV, VCRs were there in the old scenarios, now they are no longer available. Then you have a stereo sound system, the personal camcorder is there, a PC is there. All these things are found at your home location, and when you connect them, you get an example of personal area network. The second area of our network is your local area network. Since the PAN is having a very small range, we cannot connect many devices, but in offices you need to connect many devices simultaneously so that users can work together. LANs are generally found in a small campus, which is either in the small room or a small room. Example, if I want to give, we generally find in our schools computer lab is the best example which every student will very quickly relate to. A school computer lab is made up of 40 to 50 computers, in which there is one main computer from which your teacher explains it, and there are rest of all computers where the students generally sits. That is one of the best example of the LAN. And then what we further try to say is LAN is not restricted to one single room. It can move to a single room. From there we can go ahead to building also, because in my beginning of the video itself I said that the LAN has a range up to 10 meter. So building having its range in the 10 meter, one building can of course have a range of 10 meter. If there is an corporate building comprising of 10 floors, and all these 10 floors are owned by a single person, they are connected, then this falls under the category of LAN only. You might be knowing that the well-known person Ambani owns a whole building. When he is connecting all his building, that also again comes under the example of LAN. And to make these things possible, when you are connecting the computers in a building, they require certain extra additional devices apart from the computers. Computers are of course needed, but apart from computers, what else do we require? We require certain telephone lines and few radio lines, radio waves, to make this connection possible. This is one example of the LAN diagram given. The various company names are given: IBM computer, Mac computer, a laptop is there, one again IBM computer is there. So don't bother for the company names which are there. What we are trying to say is multiple computers are there, and at the corner side there is one server there. In the case of LAN scenario, n number of computers will be there, but ultimately the server will be one and one itself only. Second one is called as campus area network. A campus area network is multiple interconnected local area network in a limited geographical area, and a CAN is a smaller than wide area network or a metropolitan area network, and it is also called by the another name called corporate area network. When we say campus, it means that it is limited to a particular campus area only. These days the schools are having different branches, or a same school is there, but in the same school different sections are there. Gujarat board is there in one building, another building is having the CBSE section, English medium section is there. Like this way, if I assume that one school is having in a same campus, we are not going out of the campus, a campus is there. In the same campus, if there are 5 buildings, building A, B, C, D, E, these 5 buildings are there in the one campus. Each of them is having different section: Gujarat board, CBSE, IG board, IG board. Like this way, these 5 different sections are there, but the condition is that it should be in a limited campus. When we connect this way, we call it as campus area network, or another way we call it as a corporate area network. But then you should be of course coming with the question in the mind, what is then the difference between the LAN and the CAN? LAN has a limited range of 10, but campus can exceed it to a certain more range. CAN can go beyond 10 km, but it should not be as long as the WAN. WAN has the range of 100. So more than 10 but less than 100, that will fall under the category of CAN. Campus area network will be more than LAN but less than WAN, that is 10 to 100. Between this, if it is coming, this is one of the diagram which I was trying to tell you. There are 3, 4, 5 buildings located. We assume one is Gujarat board building, other one is CBSE building, third one is IG building. this side Gujarati medium, but the campus is so broad that it is going beyond the 10 kilometers. Then if it is exceeding 10 kilometers, we will not call it as LAN, and at the same time it should be not more than 100 kilometers. Otherwise, if it goes 100 kilometers, it will come under the WAN. Next one is MEN, Metropolitan Area Network. Metropolitan is gradually the new network coming will be by very simply multiplying the previous one. First, already one LAN is made. When this LANs are interconnected, what we are going to get is MEN. One LAN connection is made for one building. Similarly, there will be another LAN made for building 2. Third LAN will be made for building 3. But the problem will be this LAN 1 and LAN 2, LAN 3, LAN 4 are ultimately far away from one another, and the range has been exceeded more than 110 kilometers. That is why when this connection has to be established, I will give you one example which will give you a clear idea. One LAN connection is there in the Surat city. Another LAN connection is already there, but that is in the Ankleshwar branch. Third LAN connection is there, which is in the Maharashtra. Now Surat, Ankleshwar and Maharashtra, these 3 LAN 1, LAN 2, LAN 3 are there. They are already made with the LAN connection, but when I want to interconnect this from Surat to Ankleshwar and finally Maharashtra, these 3 distances are exceeding more than 10 kilometers. When we are connecting this with one another, what we are getting is your MEN. So what is the definition of MEN? MEN will be a network which will be coming when we connect one city to the another city. Surat is connected with Ankleshwar, so we are changing the city. Similarly, Ankleshwar is connected to the Maharashtra, and Maharashtra in turn is connected to the Surat. This way, when we change from one city to the another city, or if you compare it by the distance wise, you go 10 kilometers beyond that, we get the MEN connection. Diagrammatically, they have given one diagram. One hospital is there, one school connection is there, one factory LAN is there, one college LAN is there. All LANs are already therein, but the only thing is distance is going far away. They are located at the different cities. The school LAN is in the another city, hospital is another city, college is somewhere else. So when these multiple cities get connected, we get the MEN connection. The last one is WAN. Firstly, we made within a building, that was LAN. Then we exceeded from one city to the another city. What we got was MEN. And now we are shifting from one state to another state, or we are exceeding from one country to the another country. That is, we are connecting our whole world, which is your global connection of internet. When global connection of internet is done, that is worldwide connection of internet done, what we get is your WAN connection. WAN is your exceeding from one country to another or one state to the another. If somebody asks, give an example of WAN, you will give example of internet. Internet is connected all across the world, so WAN is example internet. Diagrammatically, if you want to see, it goes like this way. There are 4 circles, and in each of the circle you have LAN. First circle indicates LAN 1, which is in one building. Then you have LAN 2, which is in another city. LAN 3, LAN 4, already cities are there. And ultimately, with the help of WAN, multiple cities get connected. Finally, this way we get your worldwide connection of internet. Thank you so much for watching my video. If there are any doubts, you can put them in the comment box. And if anybody wants to see the video in the Hindi, you can please suggest that also in the comment box. Thank you so much.